Well, hello there. Welcome to day 30 of the Submerged development stream. Well, last week I couldn't make any stream because I had real life things to do, so yeah. Let's recap from last time. So I was trying to finish the settings options of the game. Mostly the audio options, sound volume, music volume, enable and disable music, and sound. So yeah, let's continue with that, and let's see if I can finish some kind of settings menu. So yeah, so I have the options menu here that is ultra basic for now, but it serves its purpose for now at least. So we have that here. So let's see, I have the options menu, and this is no longer the post menu, this is the options menu. And also here, let's check the script real quick. So I have the options menu.gd, and that's what we can see here. So yeah, options menu, we have the initialized components, the labels, the option values, and all the signals. So in here, I need to see on close settings press to make a... Okay, we will need to save the options. For now, I don't have anything to do that, but also self dot visible equals false. And that's it for this part, I think. So let's add that to the main menu. And so we will add the options menu here. Also, it will be hidden. And we have also that. So yeah, in the main menu this will be hidden, and we have this signal here already on options pressed, but we don't have that there. So let's do that on ready bar options menu, and it's of type options menu, and it's, let's do that as a unique name. So percentage options menu, and whenever the options is pressed, I will need to take the options menu dot visible and make it true. Also, I need to set. Okay, I need to have variable here. Bar is yeah, no. So here we will do if options menu dot visible, then return. And we will do the same in here. So let's check that. Let's try to test this. So in here, if I open the options menu, okay, this is not the right I need to change that, but I can set this. I cannot click on anything right now, so that's okay. I can close that, and then I should be able to click again. So yeah, okay, so what's not okay is the rest of it. So let's open this. So this is not all right, so let's go by the ordering, put that on 15 or something like that. And I don't want it to be just there, so maybe I can move that. Okay, not that way, but let's use that in there. Okay, just there. It's okay. Okay, my bears are very angry today. Bye. They're very angry. Okay, let's test that again. So let's yes do that. All right. Okay, so I have that. I can lower this. Okay. Let me pause the music for a moment. Okay, we can. Okay, we can. So this is working alright. This is not working alright. But I can do something like that. I can close this. By the way, let's check that. Not checking that. Alright. And then I can start. And everything should be going okay. Perfect. So, alright. Alright. Okay. New thing. The options menu or the menus seems to, when I do the pause, it's pausing also the music. I don't need that. I don't think that's needed, but I still don't know how to resolve that, but okay. So, okay, let's go to the scripts, to my options menu, and we have the update options values. And that is working okay, but it seems that this is not okay, or at least we don't have. Okay, so we use this, and yeah, so we're using the signals, and when I go to DM options, it's not the DM options, the audio manager. I need the signals to enable and disable music, and also the. Okay. Okay, so it's. Can I just move this a little bit? Let's move this a little bit so I have more space, please. So I need to grab this and do the same in here, but instead of music volume change, let's do a signal music enable toggle and signal sound enable toggle. All right, so audio manager, so this is music enable toggle. Let's copy that and let's do that, And this is the enable disable music, and we will do that for the sound. So sound enable toggle. Let's copy that. Let's do that here, and it will be on sound. No, enable disable sound, and the same in here. So I missed one, this one. So check on that and do that. Okay. All right. So now we have that. What we have also. Okay. Bar music enabled. It will be a boolean. It will be true by default. Also sound enable. It will be also a boolean and true by default. And what we do here is set. So set here. So music enable. I don't need that, by the way. I can use the DM options, so I don't really need this. So play audio. Here, so it was enabled, and I don't think I need that. But we have that. But in the audio manager, I have the music player that is not there. So okay, so okay, so the options menu, what it does. Let's update option values and have the options, and then we need to do the signal. So yeah, so it's the same. Well, I still don't think I need the music enable and the sound enable, but I will do that instead nonetheless. So here music enabled equals enabled, and also sound enable equals enabled. And what we will do is, yeah, but here we're doing the DM options, so I don't think I really need the music enable and sound enable. So what we'll do here is, if not enabled, then this is music, so music player dot stop. Yeah, and if sound on this, if not enabled, then sound just stop. Okay. And also in music, else, then music player dot play, just play. Yeah. Yeah, just play. So what we do then is go to the options menu and okay, emit the signals. So VM signals dot music enabled tone dot emit current music enabled and VM signals dot sound enabled toggle emit current sound enabled. That should do it. So let's check that. Real quick. Yeah. So let's pause the music. What? Let's hit play. Okay, we can hear the music. We can stop the music. Okay. Play that again. All right. Okay. Okay, this is starting every single time. That's not alright. Yeah, no, that's not okay. So every time we do this, okay, yeah, so that's not alright. That options values, that's okay, but it's not alright. So let's do a yeah, that's not alright. Yeah, this is not alright. So I need to do those ones. Should not be there, should be here. And this should be here. I think that should be okay. 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 All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. And I can close this and play and everything should be okay. And this is not okay. Something's not okay. So let's okay. But this, if I do this, should not sound anything. Yeah. But if I go back in here and I enable that, it should sound, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. Why it's not? So, okay, let's put the music again. So, we're using this current sound enable, toggle on. This should be on, but something is not okay because this. Okay, let's debug that. Print sound is not enabled. Okay, so let's check that again. So right now we should have, yeah. Let's go back. Let's do that. So now there shouldn't be. Sound is not enabled. Yeah. Okay, sound is not enabled. That's okay. Now we should open this. So enable this. And we have. Okay. Alright, so something is not okay. We need to maybe do a play here. Or maybe a play here. I don't know. Let's see if it's something that we need to do. So let's remove this. No sound. Okay. Yeah, sound is not enabled. Let's go back. Set this. Let's hit play. Yeah, and it's not working. It's not working because something should do. Maybe we should do this. Well, I don't think we should do that if. Okay, so let's see if we can check if stop. So let me check for the music player. Yes, for that. Okay, so I really need a current sound enable. Okay, so we have the sound enable as true. So enable disable sound. So let's do a current. What? Oh, sound enable, sorry. My sound enable equals enable. Well, if enable is different than sound in, no, if enable and yeah, and enabled is different than sound enabled, then sound enable will be enabled also, and then we will do this this thing that I will do here is do a function initialize playback, something like that, and we will use yeah, because it returns nothing. And we'll use this thing in here and in here. By the way, this I don't need that to put that in there. I just need that to put that in here, for example. So let's go back again. We have, okay, let me remove that and remove that. So no sounds whatsoever. Okay. Let's go back. Let's enable this. Should have sound. Oh. Nope. Something's wrong here. So I cannot stop. All right. Okay. Instead of that, because that's not okay, it seems. The initialize playback, it's okay, but if enabled, then we'll use volume linear at 0. So if not enabled, it will be a volume linear equals 0.0. It is, I think. Yeah. And else volume linear is sound FX volume. Yeah, it's not exactly like, it's not exactly a way to do that. So it is a way to do that. It's not exactly the best way to do that, I think. So this is nothing. Let's do that in here. Still nothing. Oh, because I need to remove that part here. Oh. I wanted to do this. So yeah, let's go back again. Let's remove everything. So now sound here. All right. Let's go back and enable that. Still nothing. Why? Why still nothing? Okay. Print setting volume to 0. Disabling sound. So, and here print setting volume to $F, and it will be like $is sound FX volume. Let's see that. So sound FX volume should be at 1 by default. Let's go back to it. Remove music. I don't think I need that. Setting volume to 0. Setting volume to 1. 2-0. Okay, let's play. So no sound here. That's okay. Let's go back. Set volume to 1. Okay, and no sound here. Why? Okay. So, okay, print current volume is linear volume linear. Let's go back again. Remove and remove. Okay, let's go back. So current volume is 0. Okay, so I go back, I put that in there, I close that. Current volume is 1, but it's not registering anything. That's weird. Okay, so if I put that, I remove that, should be the same. If I go back, I put that, should be, no. Why? Okay, something's wrong here. All right. Hmm. I don't know. No, I don't think that's the correct way. So my audio manager. Maybe I should do something, but I don't want to pause it. Okay, so if I do this and okay, that's so that was doing. And I do the play stream. Oh, maybe I need to remove this. No, shouldn't. Should I? I don't think so. Was that before? No, that's not what I wanted. Can you please No, not that. Was the play? No, it wasn't. There is the problem. This I don't need. Okay, so that should be working again. Let's go. Let's see that. Remove this, remove this. Should not be any volume. So no sound here. So let's go back. Let's put that again. Okay, volume is to 1. And there we go. All right. That's it. Okay, that's it. Done. Alright, so if I stop the stream, then I think I need to remove that. And, well, so if... Let's see. Okay, I should do something like that, but instead of this stop, just do that. So I don't need to... 90 and 110. So I should don't need that and don't need that, and I don't think I need to do this, by the way, because I just need to not. Yeah, I don't know why I thought this was okay. So really, I don't need that. But, well, let's leave that. So this should still be working. Yeah, no sound there. Okay. That's it. I just need to not be playing any sound, and that's it. So yeah, that's okay. All right. So we have the option settings, and I want to do something. So we have the stream, and we use the play audio, the audio clip. And what we do when we do that, so in my game, do we do something where I do the play audio? I think I do in the merge item, right? Let's see. Destroy item, play audio, yes. Yeah, because here we don't have any. Yeah, and in the item properties, I have here have an audio stream. Let's have some export bar default sound effects, and it's an audio stream. Yeah, because I want that to be that, for example. And whenever FX volume change, we'll do a play audio, and we'll use a default sound effects, because I want to know how it sounds when I'm changing that. Okay, so just you can hear that. That's all right. Let's use another one, because this I don't want. So maybe the bubbles. Okay, that's not okay. You shouldn't do that. You should not do that. Nope, that's bad. That's not okay. So the signals. Yeah, the options menu is that this is not okay. So this should be for us. I have different signals. So current music volume. So on music, we just need to do that. And for the sound, we should do the same. Because it is not okay to do that in here if I want to change it in real time. So yeah, just the values. All right, and then we just so this is better, by the way. Okay, shut up. Okay. All right, so that's working. I need to redo all the sounds. So from people who have already tested the game, they don't really like the different sounds, and I think I agree. So I should make something like just a just a, I don't know, like a chime sound or something like this. Like, okay, you have done a merge, you have completed an objective, so kind of bling, and something like that. So yeah, I will do that, maybe off camera. So okay, we have the options settings. We do not have any. Okay, I need to put that also here. So into the, where do I put that? Because I have the post menu. Maybe I could add the settings here, or maybe add just the settings in there. I think I will use just the settings here, maybe. Can I just use this? No, I don't think I can. So I would love to just have that as a reference. Can I copy this? Ima, no. Get the fuck out. So, okay, I want to copy that. And I want to go to my game. And I want to paste that in here. Okay, let's move that in there. Something like that. Did that change anything in my main menu? No, perfect. Okay, right. So, my signals. I need to go to the press, but also I need to add yeah, so add the options menu here. Let's move that just there. I know that's not the same as those ones. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave that where it was. Okay, so that's off. And for the UI components, why? Okay, the pause button is just there. Wow. Not really a think I need to be there, but that's okay. Yeah. So the options menu, the there. Let's go here. This is starting to be stupidly big. I don't really like that. So I have the game over menu. What is the pause menu here? Okay, this should be a does that not have okay you pause menu should type everything needs to have a type, so it's a pause menu. And by the way, we will use here an on ready bar options menu that is an options menu, and it's options menu. So now I need to use this, connect that. I hope, yeah. And thus I need to use an options menu dot visible equals true, and check the ordering as 15, and let's try this. So let's see if the music is playing. Yes. So I go to the options menu. I just do that. All right. All right. By the way, I can still do this, so that's not okay. So on pause button pressed, I just do that. Hmm. It is not okay to do that. Okay, so whenever the pause menu. Yeah, I don't have a way. Okay, now it's all right, I think. And in the options menu, I need to do this. No. Scene manager. What? Resume game. Something like that. Oh, but then I can't do that. All right, so I need to check. Okay, so let's search for that. So in Godot 4.6, I have my game paused by using what I'm using. Let me check. I don't know why this does this. Is the tablet who's doing this? So get tree pause. Okay. Okay, by using get tree paused, but my music also pauses. How to pause the game without pausing the music. Okay, let's see. To get the music while pausing the game with get pause equals true, change the process mode of your audio stream player node so it ignores the pause state. Alright, so in the scene, select your audio stream player node, inspector, process section, mode to always. Okay. That sounds reasonable. So let's see that. Okay, so I need to go to my audio manager. Here is the process, and should be, instead of inherit, should be always. And in my other, the music player should be the same, so process always. Okay. Okay, let's check that. So let's go to my game scene. Let's do that. So let's pause the stream music again. Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's done. So I made the settings system already. But now I need to create a save system. So let's update making the save system. And here we'll do an update to the title. Okay, but the thing is that I have no idea how to do this. Never did, never done. So, okay, let's see what we can do in here to save. I think in Android, just a long time ago, so lots of versions ago, you have something like a personal or an application storage and also the personal storage. So if you're using the personal storage, usually you don't need to ask for permissions. So I will need to search for that. Okay, so Godot 4.4.6 save system Android. Let's see. Writing and reading JSON custom resource files directly to the user directory. This avoids read-only resource error and circumvents strict Android scope storage. Okay, let's see. So I have a safe path. Internal app storage using user. On Android, Godot automatically translate this in your app's internal sandbox. So if I want to save the game, I need to write the file. And by loading the game, I need to read the file. Okay. I don't think I need the custom resources just yet. You don't need to broad external storage permissions to read wide the user directory. Storage access framework. If you want to let users manually pick exactly where there's no. I really don't like that. Okay, so this seems reasonable. I won't just copy that. I don't want it. I don't want to do that, you know, as a just. So, okay. All right. So I need. How can I do this? Can I do that? Like put that in there. Okay. No. Just be there. Because I want to check this. But I don't want to just copy everything. You know, yeah, I will use mostly of this, but I won't just copy and paste from AI. No, I don't like that. So, okay, my post menu can be closed. My options menu, no, I won't close them yet. So let's get, I think I do have my constants, or I did ditch that for this game. I have my constants here. Yeah, I think I can. So const we'll use this. I don't want to use that safe path, and it's a string, and it will be this user colon slash slash dm saves dot json. You're not finding the string? What? Okay. Okay, so we have that, and I will create a new, just one node, a new scene that is my save system. We'll add a new script. So scripts, save system, create that. Class name, save system, and I will have my function save, save game, and returns absolutely nothing, and pass, and then my function load game, also a void, and pass. Also, I want a, let's see, do I want to do something with the high scores? I should, but for now, let's just save and load. So, first of all, can I use like file exist? Yeah. So, let's do a private function, check if file exists, and should be nothing because we already check if save file exists. We return nothing. Well, we return boolean, and we'll need to return file access dot file exists by constants dot save path. That not yet, cancel that. So yeah, that's one way. So it's really needed. I don't think. Okay, so by the way, file access dot open. What does that path string flags mode? So constants dot save path and file access dot write. So file access dot, I can see write read write. Just can I just put that in? I don't want to do that way, so I will move you. I can't move you. Okay, so whatever. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, I need to know if file access open creates the file or not. Now I will... Oh, I need to create everything from scratch again, okay? Really? Well, I have the save system in here that does nothing, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Class name is save system. Function save game. That returns nothing. And for now it will pass. And function load game. Also it returns nothing. For now. Pass. And a function check if save file exists, and that returns a boolean, but for now we'll do a pass where returns file access dot file exists on constants dot save path. There you go. Okay. Okay, so if I want to have a file access dot open and do a constants save path and then as a file access right, I need to check if that so this file for writing or reading depending on the flags. Null if open the file fail, you can use get open error. So I am sure that that will fail because we don't have the new. Isn't it? Or well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe just... Yeah, maybe I don't. Okay, here. Okay. So it's something like that. But, well. Let's use that. So, okay, so I need to have the open. So we write to bar save file is a... What does this returns? A file access. Returns null. Okay, a file access. Right, okay, so I have my... Okay, file access. I have my bar save file. That is a file access, and it's equal to this. Okay. If save file, then we'll do something else. Can I have a warning? Or print Print debug. Can I do that? What is that? Yeah, nah. Nah. Can I do a print? So I can do a print error. Here. No, but that's not what you want. Okay, so let's do a new Godot for how to print warnings. Let's see. Print error, but I couldn't, blah blah blah. We're creating engines method. Warn print. I don't think it's possible for user created warning points. Okay. Then okay, I just right. Okay. Just print then here. Print desert merge save system save game error could not find or create the save file. There. Okay. Move that again. Not there. Just there. Not there. Why? I don't like that at all. At all. Because so I like this, that I can have the floating window, because I don't have an external monitor on my tablet, but I don't really like that. Maybe I should like switch to my desktop. But well, today we're working on the tablet. I need the bird. What? Yes, it's okay. Everything's okay. I'm just stupid or something? Well, maybe. I just want you there. So, my save system, please. Okay, let's go back to where I was. Yeah, of course, I just failed to save everything. So, okay, but for save file, it's a file access, and it's file access dot open constants dot save path, and move that, and there file access dot right. Okay, all right, so that's okay. So now if save file, do the saving, For now, we'll just pass, else, print. Okay, insert, merge, save system, save file, save game, error, could not find or create the save file. All right, so let's go back in, not there, just there. Okay, let's go back here to do the saving. So we need to create the JSON. So do I have a JSON stringify here? Dot stringify. Okay. Do I need to? Okay, so var, is that dictionary? Save data. It is a dictionary. Dictionary equals, yeah, I think it is. So what we have here, so music volume, and it's DM options dot music volume, music enabled, and it's DM options dot music enabled sound volume, DM options dot sound volume, and sound enabled, it is DM options dot sound enabled. So that's my save data. So var JSON save data, it is a string because I will do a JSON dot stringify my save data. Is that okay? It seems so, but it is something weird with that. Oh, use variable. Okay. No, I can live with that because we're going to use that. So, save file dot store string. Okay. JSON save data, and we need to do anything. Okay, there is, yeah, because if I do write, it will overwrite the information, I think. Okay, I think so. Yeah, so okay. So let's do here if check if save file exists. And for now, do nothing, and else print an error. I don't need this, but here I should go and do the same. Save file. It's a file access, and it's file access dot open constants. Okay, let me move that on the left, because I don't need the left part. So constant dot save path, and the mode is file access dot read. Just read. Okay, so now if save file there, could not find or create the save file, so I will use this also for the else in here. So I will use a pass here just to do this and that. And so it's save file. Then I need to bar JSON save file. It's a string and it's file save file. Now save game. Now save file dot get as text there. So here it says, can I do a JSON dot parse directly? No. Okay, bar JSON. It's a JSON, I suppose. JSON dot, I cannot do a, no, okay. It's a JSON and it's JSON dot new. I don't know why I should do that. Can I do just JSON dot parse string and that's it? Alright, if I do JSON dot, okay, it's different. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so bar save data. That is a dictionary. Is JSON.parse. Just my JSON save file. Okay, JSON save file. Something's not okay. Okay, I should not do that. So I cannot type this, I think. So I won't do that because I don't know what it is. Okay. That's bullshit, but has many levels. So it has no coherence. Game data. JSON dot get. So okay. Parse result. JSON parse. Okay. Oh. Okay. So All right. So this is not. So it returns an error. Okay, now I understand how it works a little bit. All right, okay. So the parse that it doesn't, well, it does the parse. No. JSON get data. So it parses the string into the JSON object. All right, but this is type error. So this is type error, and this can be a dictionary. So let's check that. Dictionary. So this is not save data. This is parse result. Okay. So if parse result. By the way, same name, but I didn't copy that. So well, yeah. Okay. It's okay, and it should be like that. Okay. All right. Do something. Okay. Else error. Could not parse the save data into object. There. Okay. What time is it? Right. So let's see if I can finish this in the correct time. So we have, okay, so this is okay to have a var game data here. And it's better, I think, that having that here. But I don't know. I can do this. I can get that. No worries at all. So now I can do the same. It's the same, by the way, but I don't care. But save data is a JSON dot get data. Okay, so it's something like that. No, that's bullshit. Okay, so there is no JSON dot get data. It's just JSON dot data, I think. All right, so now we have our DM options. Do I need to? I usually do that? So options menu. What I do here when I update everything. Yeah, I do directly. Okay, so now, so DM options dot music volume is save data. Music volume. DM options dot music enabled is save data. Music enabled. DM options. Yeah, but that's Yeah. Well, I think I don't need that anymore. So yeah, bye bye. Well, wait. Let's save this first, and then I should just say bye bye. So DM options dot sound volume. It is save data. Sound volume. And DM options dot sound enabled is save data of sound enabled. All right, so that should be okay. That should be. By the way, I need to go to here, create the save system. Call it save system on in scenes components, save that. So now should go here, project settings, globals, and add do I just need the script? I think I do. I just do. Yeah. I think I just need that. So maybe I just don't need this scene, but okay. Well, project settings, globals, add. Then I can do the scripts and use save system. Open that. Call it save system. Well, DM save system. And add that. I should be able to do that. So in my options menu, in my ready, what I should do is first of all do a DM save system dot load game. And here do a DM save system dot save game. So I should do that. So let's test that. So let's go from here. Should have a could not find. Okay, that's okay. Because now we should do this at 63%. Well, maybe this at 45%, and I will remove that. So yeah, and then I could use a that, and that should be it. So if I do that now, no words at all. So okay, so I just go there. And if I this seems to keep being that, so let's just come back. Okay, this is something that it's not. No, this is not okay, but okay. Okay, so yeah, this persists, but this is not here. This shouldn't be here. So we should do that in my main menu. On ready. So I don't have an ready here. So let's just do that. So function ready. Just do that. And just to be sure here on the game, on my game, on game over, we should do a save system, a save also. Yeah. Yeah. And let's go to the scene manager. On exit game, we will save also. To be not a load game, but a save game. Okay, so that should be, I think. So if I go here, everything is okay. No, that's not okay. Let's do that again. Let's check for this. Okay, this is not working. Did I screw something? Okay, so because I don't see any output that is not working. So print loading the game saves. And I should go here. Maybe project settings. Yeah, I need to have the same system at the top. Or maybe there. So in my save system, print saving game, and then print game saved, and print loading game, and then here do a print game loaded. Okay, so that and my audio manager should use that. Okay. I don't know. Let's do that. I think game saves. Loading game loaded, but lots of errors. No, that's not a real error. Okay, maybe? Was it? Game loaded, okay. I do that, I do that, I do that, I do that. Saving games, game saved. I exit. I run this. And then nothing. Okay. Print audio manager initializing. Okay, so print audio manager. Wait a second. What? It's not the time yet. No, not yet. So audio manager, music volume is a float. Sound volume is also a float, and this is just the options dot music volume and the options dot sound volume. Let's check that. Okay, so audio manager initialized before the loading. Should be the first to initialize. How can I do that? Because this is initializing after. No, it's it's initializing before. Well, we can do whenever audio manager initializes, we can also do the save system dot load game, and so we'll know that it will be doing that, and also checking that. Okay, so now that's okay. Okay, but it should not. Why did that? Because it. Okay, so. Okay, but because the options menu was initializing then, yeah, then it triggered everything. But if it's not on there ready, okay. Var initializing. It's a bool and it's true. And then we use a initializing equals false. So this. Okay, so I don't need to do that in the audio manager. Yeah, that's not here. That's not in here. So I should use this. This is not the way. This is not the place. I should go to the options menu and do that. So in the options menu, I need to have an export variable that is the audio stream, and then use the on sound slider change. If not initializing, then dm audio manager dot play audio default sound effects. So my default sound effects from my options menu should be here on sound. There. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's just do that. Play again. All right. And again. Yeah, this is working. Perfect. Okay, so this is working. Great. So let's go and clean a little bit of the save system, because I don't need to have that. I don't really need to have that. And don't need to have this. But just stop. And I should have this. The errors, I do need them. So that's there. The audio manager, I don't need this. Also, I don't need anything of this. Okay. All right, so I also don't need the spawners starting or stopping. So let's clean that. Loading the game saves. I also don't need that. What else? Okay, so I think that's it for this part in here. Yeah. So let's go. I don't need the visibility change. Where is that? What? Yeah. So I don't need the visibility change. What really happened? Okay. Okay, so how I find in files here. I want to look for that. Fine. This. I don't need this. Wait, the next example of UI. Okay. Okay, so I don't need that. Let's clear that. And I need to do that again. So nothing here. Game, unlocked items, dictionary. So this is on my game. Let's look for prints. Print this out. And that's... Give me a second. So, okay, it's time. Let me try to registering input event. This is from the merge item, I suppose. Yes, I don't need that. Okay. All right. Okay. Timeout. This is all my time that I have for today, but I have finished the save system and also the options menu functions. So next stream will be a design stream, mostly because I will be making all the icons that I still don't have for the options menu. So yeah, I think I will be mostly drawing pixel art. So yeah, let's see what if I finish on time. And once that's done, I think I will have almost everything done. So let's check that on the notes. Because I think... So let's do sounds. Okay, I need to still check that because it's really okay. So I need to, let's go put a red. So I need to make the sounds. The game over icon is very important here. Wait, okay, come on, come here. So that's really important. That's everything. It's done. Scoring is done. Okay, that's done. This still. Okay, so this is still pending. Super important. But I will leave that for the last. So power up buttons, everything is okay. So for this, the sound effects are okay-ish. The music is done. Music is done. The main menu is still not. Game over pending. Yeah, the options menu is meh. It's and the ads are pending. So let me go back here. So the options menu needs to be finished. The sound effects, I will change them. The finish main menu, it still lacks the settings icon. So that it's not. So yeah, we like that. We like the ads. So by the way, this also it's pending. The setting is icon. So the options menu is pending graphics. So yeah. So we just need. So what is pending is the graphical part. And also a change to the sounds effects. So need change. So everything. So what is lacking is visual icons. Just icons are pending. A couple of sound effects. And monetization. So yeah, that's pending. So it's very few things that are pending. So yeah, I think in a couple of weeks we'll be finished and ready to publish that on the Android App Store, So yeah. Maybe just 2 or 3, maybe more 3 than 2 sessions here lacking. Well, let's see what we can do. So that's it for today. Thank you all for being here with me. And if you're watching this on YouTube also, thank you, because everything helps. And if you want to play the game or play the demo or download it, just head up to my itch.io page at restbalancestudio.itch.io. You have the link in this stream title, and also if you're watching this on YouTube, on the video description. So yeah, that's it for today, and bye bye.